Hey guys, how are you? Happy Monday. Welcome to our team call. We are just going to jump right in and get some things started here. So first off, I would like to congratulate Brooke Haplin for being on the Changing Lives Club board. She has 2 Success Club points. We have a goal of 50 this month, and right now we are at 3. And we're about halfway through the month. Now, I'm laughing because, look, we can do this. It's totally up to us. My life is no less busy than yours. It's summer here. I work 100% from home with 2 kids. And if I can make this work, if I can find those pockets of time, I guarantee you can too. I promise. We will talk more about this. But the question is do you want it? Do you want to make it work? I don't know. That's totally up to you. You may not. And if you don't, that's totally fine. This may not be the gig for you. And it is a gig. It's a job. But it's up to you if you want it to be a full-time job, if you want it to be a part-time job, if you want it to be a sometime job. That's 100% up to you. But just know that we are a team that works together. What I do directly impacts you. What you do directly impacts me and the rest of our team. That's why it's called teamwork. So you just have to figure out what you want and go for it and banish those fears and doubts and objections. We're going to talk more about that. And just go for it. You do you. If you want this, if there is something inside your heart that is saying, I want this to work, there's a reason why you're feeling that way. God put that on your heart for a reason. Don't ignore it. Don't run away from it. Run to it. So with that, let's just kind of jump right in. Today, we're talking about overcoming objections and doubts. And really, what I'm going to talk about isn't how to answer why is Shakeology so expensive, or I can't afford it, or I could never work out from home. Because quite honestly, you guys all know those answers. You have the answers to those questions in your own story. All you have to do to answer those questions is tell a piece of your story. How did you afford Shakeology? What did you think when you first saw the price tag? What made it make sense to you? Where did you start seeing the value? That's it. You don't have to flip through the Coach Online office to get all of the facts. Lead with your story. They say, facts tell, stories sell. People want to know about you. So we're not going to talk about how to handle those objections. Tell your story. Tell how you overcame those things. But what we are going to talk about is how to overcome the objections that you are telling yourself. I can't do this. I don't have enough time. This isn't for me. No one wants to follow me. I don't have anyone to talk to. I've run out of my cold market. BS. You have not run out of your cold market. You haven't even touched it. I promise. Let's see what else. My spouse isn't supportive. Those are all of the objections that we tell ourselves, that we self-impose. And if you, for 1 second, think that you're not telling yourself those stories, I guarantee you are, because we all are. I tell myself those stories, and they're big fat lies, and they're doubts. And what happens is those doubts and fears paralyze us. Does anyone else ever feel like that? We get so overcome with the doubts and the fears and the questions and the personal objections that we don't do anything, as opposed to focusing on what we can do. I can't run your business for you. I can't make you show up on the call. I can't make you engage in groups. I can't make you push play. I can't make you do PD. But what I can do is show up right here. I can be here on this call every Monday night. I can show up every Monday, the first Monday of the month, running a Team Coach Basics. I can show up in our team page each day with some motivation, inspiration, celebration. I can do that. I can control me. I can't control you. Same thing. You can't control anyone else, but you can control you. Now, that being said, Do you think that I get on this call every Monday at 8:45 for me? Do you think that I share coach tips of the day for me? Do you think that I celebrate and recognize coaches for their achievements for me? No, I don't. I do it for our team, because if I was just in this for me, I would have buried my head in the sand a long time ago. I would have said, you know what? No one's following me. No one is interested in working the business. I'm just going to do me. And I wouldn't do anything that would help lead our team to where I know we can go. And that's a 5-star team. In my mind, I know who those 5 stars are. And guess what? They may not be previous diamonds. I know who the business builders in this business currently are. That's not to say that people who were previously building aren't important to me. It's that I know shit happens, and I have to stay focused on where this team is going. And, it's really like taking a road trip, right? You may know that you're going to New Orleans. Let's just say that because of a summit. You may know that you're going to New Orleans, and you're driving and you have MapQuested. Is that even a thing anymore? You have MapQuested, you have GPS, the directions, but all of a sudden there may be a detour, right? And so you may have to take a left or you may have to take a right. Your destination is still the same. That does not change. The destination, where we are going, does not change. How we are getting there is changing. Is it going to take us a little bit longer to do that detour? Absolutely. Does it mean that we should give up on getting to that destination? No. My vision for this team is that we are a 5-star team. We will end 2017 as a 5-star team. I know that we will. I know that we will, because I believe in you. I believe that you can help other people, that you can lead with your heart, that you can be bigger than your excuses, that you can be bold, that you can overcome those personal stories and negative thoughts that are in your mind. If I can do it, you can do it. And let me tell you, I have had a lot of negative thoughts in my head over the past 6 months, probably. No, it's June. 9 months, probably. Truthfully, maybe even over a year, where the self-doubt starts coming in. But here's what I'm learning. Again, I can't control what happens in other people's lives. I can't control how they react to that. I'm learning that I'm a very codependent person, and in the past, I've let what other people think or feel or do affect my self-worth. I can't do that anymore. You can't do that if you have done that. If, like here's a perfect example. If someone didn't respond to a post that I tagged them in asking them a question, or didn't respond to a message, or didn't show up on a team call, I would very much internalize that and think that they were mad at me, that I did something wrong, that I was pushing too hard. Maybe I wasn't pushing enough. Maybe they thought I had fallen off the ledge and I didn't care about them. All of those have been my reality. So that paralyzes me because I don't know what to do. Do I reach out? Do I not? Do I ask questions? Do I not? Do I let it go? Do I not? Do I give them space? Do I not? I can't do that. So what I have to do is I have to do what feels right to me. And what feels right to me is letting people know that I'm here. I can't control how they will receive that, but it's just letting you know that I'm here. Same thing with the invites, right? Same thing with my challenge group. If people aren't logging in the app, I feel like, oh my gosh, they're hating the group and they're annoyed with me. No, my job is to check in on them. And you know what? Every time I check in on them, they go, oh, you know what? I'm so loving my workouts. I have been forgetting to log. Well, damn, I'm glad that I checked in and didn't think that you hated me and wanted to crawl in a hole, right? Same thing with our training groups, with these calls. results. I am not here to drag anyone along. I'm here to lift those up who want to rise. So if you're wanting to rise, I need you to raise your hand and step forward. Get out of your head that you can't do this. You can do this. You want to know a secret? Every single one of you is part of this team because you've already done it. You have found success with a program and a product. That same discipline that it took to get started on that first program, and then the second program, and then the third, is the exact same discipline that it takes to work this business. Are we in the gym 5 hours a day working out to get results? No. We're working out for 30 minutes. What is that? Focused time. I don't care what your rank is. I don't care if you are a brand new coach. I don't care if you are a diamond, if you are a star diamond. We have to have focus, and we have to treat this business as a business. If you listen to the National Wake Up Call, there were 5 TNTs that Julie shared. Number 1 is work, and TNT is takes no talent. There's not a whole lot of talent that goes into this business, but there is consistency, and there is perseverance, and there is hard work. Doesn't mean you have to work all the time, just means you have to work hard when you're working. So here are the 5 TNTs. Let's see if I can remember them. Number 1 is work ethic. Number 2 is read a book, drink a shake, have conversations, push play, and I think that's it. The next one is to show up. Show up on the calls. If you're feeling lost, the worst thing you can do is disengage. You're going to be way lost, right? So show up. The next thing, I messaged these to myself. Darn it. Hang on here. So it was work ethic. It doesn't take talent to have work ethic. You have to set office hours. You have to stick to them, period. We have to push play, drink a shake, read a book or listen to a book, and have conversations. Just have to. This is our business. We have to talk to people. We have to show up. I can't remember the other ones. Listen to the National Wake Up Call. But my point is, that was a really good point. My point is that I'm no more talented than you at all. If I can do this, you can do this. You just have to believe it. Now, if you're feeling lost on how to do it, then let's talk. Because, Julie asked today, how can I help you? And that's kind of like a broad statement, right? And I've asked you guys that. How can I help you? What can I do to help? I can't run your business for you, but I can help you somehow. How can I help you? So, one thing that I realized is I'm a details person. Julie's very much a big picture person. She has the big picture and then doesn't really get concerned with the details. I'm the opposite. I know that we can be a 5-star team, but I need the small, tangible steps that will help me get there, right? What small, tangible steps do you have? What is your big goal for, let's say, the next 3 months? What is your big goal? Is it a rank advancement? Is it an income goal? Is it a complete a program goal? Whatever it is, I would love to chat with you about your big picture goal, and then let's break it down. Let's reverse engineer it. Same thing. So let's do maybe a this month or a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, which will take us to the end of the year, and then an overall goal. All right. That's the homework for this. I'm going to write that down so I can put it in the team page too. So we would need a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, and a big goal. And that, sometimes they call it a big, hairy, audacious goal. Bag, I don't know. BHAG goal. All right. So, really the first step to overcoming The objections is overcoming yourself. Get out of your own way. Show up. Make this a priority. If you're going to Summit and you're not on weekly calls, why the flip are you going to Summit? I'm just going to put that out there. If you're going, if you're on the weekly calls, doesn't matter if you're going to Summit or not. If you're going to the weekly calls, or if you're on the weekly calls, but you're not putting it into action, then why the frick are you on the weekly calls, right? That's a waste of your time. That's a waste of your time. I want you on these calls. Yes, I want you on these calls, but I don't want to waste your time, right? I don't want to waste your time. I am choosing where to spend my time, but I don't want to waste your time. Does that make sense? I hope that doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. And I know some people are traveling, and that's not a dig at anyone who's not on the call. I'm just saying, let's just be real here. Our actions have to be in line with our goals. If we have goals to be a diamond coach, but we're not doing the coach activities of drinking a shake, pushing play, inviting, and doing personal development, there's no freaking way we're getting to diamond, right? But if we can pull up our goals or pull up our actions to match our goals, that's where we're going to meet. And if you're not willing to do that, then you better drop that goal of diamond. Because who wants to set themselves up for failure? Like my husband and I talk about that all the time. Don't say you're going to do something just to say it. Say you're going to do something to do it, right? That's my big thing. In our Rising Star group, we're talking a lot about action. Take action. Stop thinking so much. Take flipping action. I don't care if it is one action. Casey took action today. I was so proud of her. She did Insane Focus. Not only did she post about it, she went live about it. That is huge for Casey. Huge, because she will tell you, girl, she is an overthinker. And the fact that she just did it, I was so proud of her. Just do it, right? Less thinking, more doing. Take action. The action is what is going to get that wheel going. It's going to create the momentum. And then once that momentum gets building, everything is easier. Everything is easier. Everything. I promise you. Okay? So take action. Take action on whatever it is that's holding you back. Take action. That's it. Make a choice. Take action. And then please share your 3 months, 6 months, and big goal. All right. Can we do that? All right. Hey, Irene.
Hi.
Hey, I was just wrapping it up.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to do the first workout with my husband, and our Wi-Fi was not cooperating. And it's been we're like, come on.
Oh,
can't do it. So we got through the first 5 minutes, and then we've been staring at it and folding laundry, and
it's just freezing up on you?
Yeah, I don't know. And we switched providers too, and obviously it didn't help.
That stinks. Are you able to maybe download it to your device and then play it directly from there as opposed to streaming it? Have you tried that?
I have no idea. How do you do that?
There's a download button, an arrow with that line. So hang on, let me see if my phone is powered back up here. Let me see if I can show you. I think you can download up to 7 workouts at a time. And then that way you could just download it or, play it from your laptop or whatever. Hold on, let me see here. Where is, okay, Beachbody on demand. Okay, so if I go to Sean Week, okay, so I don't know if you can see. You see that right over there?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could try that and see if you can just at least get it downloaded to your computer, and then you can finish it.
Yeah, we'll have to try that. We'll have to do that on the laptop. Yeah, because we're leaving tomorrow. And I thought, well, maybe, because he just asked me, should I take my laptop with me? I'm like, no, we have the iPad, we have the phone.
Yeah.
Try to stream it, but I don't know.
Yeah, you may want to just download it just to be safe.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, I will, I'm just going to end this really.
Yeah.
It was just me, girl. It was just me. I was just talking to myself. So. But I was a really good call, I thought. So
I'm sure you were great.
hey, but I will post it in our team page, but I am asking for 3 months, 6 month, and then like big overall goals. So if you want to go back and listen to that, maybe on your trip to DC tomorrow, then it's all right there.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Have a good trip.
Thank you. All right,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.